ready to go with break number 595. It's going to be the Panini Prizm Team Random. Let's see how many times we're going to randomize this. And it is 3 times. 3 times for the randomization. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Three times, and we have it ready to go right now. I'll give everyone a second to go through quickly, but it looks like Bradley Wilson with the Cardinals through.
I think you copied the wrong one.
Oh, for you. Hold on a second, folks. I did copy the wrong one.
There you go.
And then, perfect. You've got that fixed. Jan, can you also drop the verification of that in the chat?
Absolutely.
Awesome. So it looks like Chris Goodson with the Cardinals and Falcons, Bradley with the Ravens, Chris with the Bills, Jordan with the Panthers, Lewis with the Bears, Mikey with the Bengals, Brian with the Browns, Jen with the Cowboys, Bradley with the Broncos, Jen with the Lions, Chris with the Packers, Bradley with the Texans, Indianapolis with Wired to Jump, Chris with the Jags, Jen with the Chiefs, Brian with the Raiders, Double M with the Chargers, and Kurt with the Rams, Lewis with the Dolphins, Chris with the Vikings, Double M Patriots, Chris Saints, Chris Giants, Ronnie with the Jets, Brian with the Eagles and Steelers, Lewis with the 49ers, Seahawks are Kurt, Brian is the Bucks, Lewis with the Titans, and Chris with the Washington football team. Yeah, we will continue adjusting our prices on National Treasures as much as we can to move those. We'd definitely love to see some open. I'd be happy to negotiate price of some of the boxes if someone would be interested in. But we can look at our prices again on that. If we do any further discounting on that, for example, with the card random, we did have someone buy in. We'd be willing to make up that difference to them either through a credit on a discount code to BreakTraders.com or some sort of fashion, because we've had one person buy into the card random for that. But let's get started here. 12 cards per pack, 12 packs per box. Alrighty, starting off this pack of the Prizm, Keelan Cole, Chad Ochocinco, Kerryon Johnson. 1 second, folks. Daniel Jones, Bradley Chubb, Lane Johnson of the Eagles, Russell Wilson, Ricky Jackson, Josh Reynolds of the Rams, a locked-in Darius Leonard, Lynn Bowden Jr., and Jacob Eason. That Jacob Eason going to Kevin.
Do you think Jacob Eason sees the field this year?
I don't know. I think if Carson Wentz stinks, then yeah, but I don't think Carson Wentz is going to stink, so I guess I would say no to that question. Brett, that's going to be a little too low for us there. Ryan Fitzpatrick, Minka Fitzpatrick, Josh Jacobs, Mitch Trubisky, Michael Vick, Joe Montana, Traquan Smith, Aaron Rodgers, the Cortland Sutton hype, followed by a blue Greg Zerline. That's going to be out of 199, number 162 out of 199.
For the Cowboys, even though he's pictured in a Rams jersey.
Yes, interesting right there for sure.
Greg the Leg.
Followed by Jordan Brooks and AJ Terrell. That Jordan Brooks going to Kurt and AJ Terrell going to Chris. Brett, take it or leave it is not a great way to start a negotiation. That's usually like in one of the last rounds.
Yeah, that's when you're close, but you don't want to go any higher. And you think you can get up to that. That's when you do a take it or leave it.
Preston Williams of the Dolphins, CJ Mosley of the Jets, Sean Lee of the Cowboys, Philip Lindsay of the Broncos, Dallas Goedert of the Eagles, Tyler Higbee of the Rams, Grady Jarrett of the Falcons, Eric Armstead, the DeAndre Swift emergent. Looks like we've got a green scope coming up here. This DeAndre Swift emergent RC going to Jen. Followed by a green scope. It looks like it's going to be a Packer. And it is Devontae Adams. That's a pretty looking card right there.
Very pretty.
And that is going to be going to Chris as well.
What's that out of?
That is out of 175 and it's number 124. So it's a hyper, not a green scope. Sorry about that. Then we have two RCs to finish up. Michael Warren of the Eagles and JaMychal Hasty of the 49ers. Also, folks, if we get people, start letting me know if you'd be interested in a second snake of the Select Hobby Hybrid H2. We'd be willing to run that for you at $100 an entry. Just you have to let us know and we'll get that posted. Just drop a snake in the chat and we will get that going. Peyton Manning, Damian Williams, Joe Theismann, Joey Bosa, AJ Brown, Alvin Kamara, Barry Sanders, Rondé Barber, the silver Jared Cook of the Saints, and then an orange RC of that is Josh Uche of the Patriots. That's out of 249. Number 11 out of 249. That's going to be going to Double M. PSA submissions. I am waiting to hear back on that. I know we've got a lot of them that got in, but some of them are getting sent back to us right now. Julian Okwara of the Lions and Donovan Peoples-Jones of the Cleveland Browns. That Julian Okwara going to Jen and Donovan Peoples-Jones going to Brian. Gardner Minshew, CJ Uzma, Tyrod Taylor, Derrick Henry, Sterling Shepard, Christian Kirk, Harrison Smith, Greg Zerline, a silver Hunter Renfrow, an orange OJ Howard, that's out of 249, and then a Juwan Jennings RC and a Josiah DeGuara RC.
Yikes.
Yeah, this break has not been ideal yet.
No.
Yet.
But yet is the key word there. We're not even halfway through. So we've got a lot left here.
Let's get some better rookies up in the seat.
All right. Josh Norman, Juju Smith-Schuster, Champ Bailey, Austin Eckler, Matthew Stafford, Teddy Bridgewater, Tyler Lockett of the Seahawks, Delvin Cook, Jared Goff. Looks like we have a purple coming up. That'll be out of 49. And it's going to be a McCole Hardman Jr. That is a cool looking card right there.
Yes, it is.
That is 41 out of 49. Purple power. Then a Keyshawn Vaughn RC and a Van Jefferson RC. That Keyshawn Vaughn going to Brian. Then McCole Hardman going to Jen. And then Van Jefferson going to Kurt. All right, halfway through. Let's see what we've got going right here.
That'd be cool. Hardman purple power went for about 15.
Nice. Looks like we have a green in here. Joe Mixon, Tre'Davious White, Warren Moon, Deshaun Jackson, Daniil Hunter, Aaron Donald, Sean Alexander, OJ Howard, a fireworks Tom Brady. We'll give him the boom boom for that. Match the fireworks. That's going to be going to Brian with Tampa Bay. Then our green is going to be a Troy Polamalu. That's the Steelers, and that's going to Brian. That's going to be 47 out of 75, followed by a Jalen Rager RC and a Jeff Gladney RC. That Jalen Rager is going to Brian, and Jeff Gladney going to Chris. Stephon Gilmore, Laramie Tunsil, Emmitt Smith, Melvin Gordon, Miles Sanders, Laurent Duvernay-Tardif, Keith Brooking, Kyle Juszczyk, Jared Cook. We have the silver Devin Asai RC or auto. That's going to Double M with the Patriots, followed by a Nate Stanley RC. Then Nate Stanley of the Vikings, and then a DeAndre Swift RC. The Vikings going to Chris, and DeAndre Swift going to Jen. Yes, you should always hold your rookie tight ends. Tight end is the slowest developing position in the league. I feel like you don't really know what you've got there until year 3.
I wonder where that is.
I don't know. James Conner, Devin McCourty, Speak of the Devil, Darren Waller, David Montgomery, Melvin Ingram III, Jonnu Smith, Demario Davis, Aaron Jones, DeAndre Hopkins. Our purple is going to be a J.K. Dobbins RC right there. And that is number... That's number 94 out of 125. Wait, that doesn't make sense. 94 out of 125.
Did they print the wrong color?
There's not even anything on here out of 125, so I'm not sure. Alrighty.
Panini.
And
Panini QC.
That is going to Bradley. Terrell Lewis RC going to the Rams, and then Trayvon Diggs of the Cowboys. And that J.K. Dobbins going to Bradley. That Diggs going to Jen. 3 packs left.
Well, that exact card sold for $78.
Oh, nice. Marquise Brown, Allen Robinson, Derwin James Jr., Ryan Tannehill, Devontae Adams, Larry Fitzgerald, Anthony Barr, Jalen Ramsey. We have a brilliant Julio Jones, followed by a blue Chris Carson. That Julio Jones going to Chris. The Chris Carson going to Kurt. That is number 85 out of 99. Followed by Albert of the Broncos and Brian of the Raiders. Two packs left, and in this break, $5.95. Andre Johnson, Mark Ingram, Golden Tate III, Tyreek Hill, Dwayne Haskins, Eric Kendricks, Isaac Bruce, Christian McCaffrey, the Fireworks Bobby Wagner, followed by a red Laramie Tunsil, followed by Jeff Okudah of the Lions and Michael of the Broncos.
A lot of Dobbins love tonight.
A lot of Dobbins love, for sure. Alrighty. We've only had the one auto, so I don't know what's going on here. Let's hope it's in this box or pack.
It should be. Otherwise, Panini's getting a strongly worded letter.
It is. DJ Shark do 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 do. DJ Shark do 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 of the Jags. Then we have Carlos Dunlap, Saquon Barkley, Landon Collins, Hunter Henry, Danny Amendola, Curtis Samuel, Devin White of the Bucks, Kyle Rudolph of the Vikings. Our second auto is Henry Ruggs III of the Raiders. That's going to Brian. Followed by a Justin Blackmon to the Colts, going to Kevin. And Zach Bond of the Saints going to Chris. Alrighty, let's go through some of our veterans hits. We had the Troy Polamalu green, 47 out of 75. The Tom Brady fireworks. Jared Cook silver. Devontae Adams green scope out of 175. Aaron Rodgers. And the Greg Zuerlein blue.
That Ruggs is sold for $72 recently.
Oh, nice. We'll have to mag that up. Mag that, and I'll have to mag the Dobbins. Alrighty, our rookie rundown. We have Zach Bond with the Saints going to Chris. Justin Blackmon going to Kevin. Michael Ajumude of the Broncos going to Bradley. Jeff Okudah of the Lions going to Jen. Albert Are You Okay of the Broncos going to Bradley. Terrell Lewis of the Rams going to Kurt. Nate Stanley of the Vikings going to Chris. Jeff Gladney of the Vikings going to Chris. Van Jefferson of the Rams going to Kurt. Josiah DeGuara of the Packers going to Chris. Juwan Jennings of the 49ers going to Lewis. JaMychal Hasty of the 49ers going to Lewis. Michael Warren of the Eagles going to Brian. AJ Terrell of the Falcons going to Chris. Jordan Brooks of the Seahawks going to Kurt. And Lynn Bowden Jr. of the Raiders going to Brian. Then some more rookies. Brian Edwards of the Raiders going to Brian. Trayvon Diggs of the Cowboys going to Jen. DeAndre Swift going to Jen. Jalen Rieger going to Brian. Keyshawn Vaughn going to Brian. Donovan Peoples-Jones going to Brian, and Julian Aquara going to Jen. Next up are big hits. Alrighty. We have DeAndre Swift going to Jen. McCole Hardman of the Purple Power, 41 out of 49, going to Jen. Josh Uchi Orange out of 249, 11 out of 249, going to Double M. The Devin Asai Auto, that's going to Double M. And then the Jacob Eason Base going to Kevin. And our two mags of the eve of this break, the Henry Ruggs the third going to Brian, and the J.K. Dobbins purple going to Bradley.